Hey guys, it's JJ. Welcome back to the Eagles franchise. Welcome to the playoffs. We have made the playoffs this year in year 4. I think it's the second time we made the playoffs. And we secured the 1 seed. We're going to play in the divisional round as our first playoff game. And this is going to be as Madden calls it, a playoff blizzard. I don't think so, but yeah, the Buccaneers are missing a few people, man. Leonard Fournette, Christian Kirk, rookie edge rusher Rashawn McKee, and a backup corner. That's not all that important, but they are missing a few key pieces of their offense. And yeah, they are quarterbacked by Jared Goff, who, like a miracle, pulled off this glorious season of his. And his running back was Leonard Fournette, but now it's Myles Gaskin, who still looks like a solid running back. They have still a Mike Evans, so that's good. I mean, it's kind of a loss to lose Christian Kirk, but they still have a few playmakers out there. Scotty Miller is one of them as well in his 6th season, and he still has 91 speed, even though the blizzard thing took away 4 speed. He still is a great deep threat, and they still have OJ Howard with great catching ratings. He still is a decent run blocker as a tight end, and yeah, their offensive line looks pretty great. Ali Marpet, the number 2 guard, left guard in the league, behind only Quentin Nelson, I guess. They have one of the best centers in the league, who's, yeah, so balanced across the board. And yeah, he's the best right tackle in the league. They have a few of the best players in the league. Left tackle and right guard are kind of, they're not weak spots, but they're worse than the rest of the line. But still, it's a good offensive line. And then Steve Hartwell, a rookie edge rusher who has 87 power moves, who was in conversation for Rookie of the Year as well. And they still have Vita Vea with his great strength, block shedding, power moves. This guy's gonna be a problem. Best defensive tackle in the league. And Shaq Barrett, their edge rusher tandem, looks pretty great as well. He still is a phenomenal defender. He's more of a run stopper now because his pass rush traits have gone down. But yeah, Devin White flying over the middle of the field, still 90 speed despite the blizzard scenario taking 4 speed away. This guy's dangerous. And then another rookie edge rusher, Khalid Richardson, with he's more of a run defender, but 72 power moves. I mean, you can start with that, and he's still a rookie, so this is probably gonna get better. And then for corners, they have a great cornerback situation with Jamel Dean and Franklin Lewis, a 2nd-year corner, superstar dev. He has good size, good athleticism, 85 man coverage, and with a boost, 79 press is fine as well. They have Antoine Winfield, the big hitter there in the secondary, and great range as well. He has the secondary under control. And the other safety is Whitehead. So yeah, this defense looks really nasty. Although I guess they have a couple of weaknesses here and there. So for instance, I'd say the strong safety spot is not not that strong. The free safety spot is stronger. And behind Devin White, the linebacker situation of theirs is not great. They also have, apart from the 2 outside linebacker edge rushers and Vita Vea, kind of 2 holes left and right of Vita Vea, so you can use that as Gaskins runs up the middle 20 yards to start the game. And yeah, for the offense, they also have a weakness there. I mean, it's not a weakness, but it's not a strength either. You can beat that guy. I think it's Jake Matthews, if I remember correctly. But there are 7 more for Myles Gaskin. And now they hand it off to the backup, and that's only 1 yard, or I guess 2 yards. But it's not going to be enough. It's 4th down. And so they punt it away, and Christian Landry is taken over in this game. He has the opening drive for the Eagles now ahead of him. And yeah, what's more to come for him? A 51 touchdown season, that is great. Kenneth Gainwell running to the left side. That's 5 yards. That makes second down a lot easier. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Christian Landry on the slant, and wow, Doug Washington got laid out by Antoine Winfield, but it's a first down. 11 personnel. Landry hands it off to Gainwell, who runs over a defender, and that's 8 yards. 2nd and 2 coming up. Empty backfield. Landry, 4-man pressure, gets it away. It's Mitch Slaughter down the field, cross midfield, and that is 31 yards. Nice. Mitch Slaughter with a great catch and run here. 1st and 10 coming up now for Kenneth Gainwell, and he drives ahead, gets away from a tackler. That's 7 yards. 2nd and 3. So far they're moving the sticks. Handoff to Matt Upshaw, his first carry, but nowhere to go. And there is an injury on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and inches, and Dallas Goedert is leaving the game into the locker room. So that's a big loss for this offense, but I guess Landon Davis in his absence has been great, as Dallas Goedert has missed the last 3 games of the regular season due to injury, and Landon Davis did a fine job as Matt Upshaw runs up the field there, shoves away a couple tacklers, gets a first down. Landry throws it up, and this is incomplete. Dislocated shoulder. Goedert not coming back. 2nd and 10. Gainwell to the left side. Clean lane, runs it up the middle there. Up the left side, actually, but there's a flag down. And there's going to be a holding. And that is going to result in a 2nd and 17. Christian Landry from the edge of field goal range. Doug Washington spins away from one defender, 8 yards. The 3rd and 10. And Landry has nobody open. That was an ill-advised throw, and that's going to result in a field goal try. And Elliott just shanked it. But there is also a 16-mile-per-hour wind from right to left. Or I guess from this side, from this angle, it's going to be left to right. And yeah, nice carry here for the backup running back. 3rd and 1. Goff misses his target. Now, this looks like a defensive slugfest. After the punt, Matt Upshaw gets the handoff, and he has a few yards, but nothing special. 3rd and 6. Landry, short drop back. Slant, wide open. Devontae Smith racing down the field across the numbers. And nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown Eagles. It's Devontae Smith. And what a play this has been. Wow, what a throw. Christian Landry on the money, and this was actually a cover 3 call if I remember correctly, so he just ran straight through the zones there in the back, but they were too close to the line of scrimmage. So 7-0, big play happens, and finally the game is not at 0 anymore. And there's a great run by Massey, the backup running back. Now offset eye, and this is nowhere to go, man. 1 yard maybe for Massey. 3rd and 6. Empty backfield for Goff now, and he throws it over the middle. It's caught by O.J. Howard. Mike Middleton on the stop, but it's a first down. The quarter ends here. We're on to the second quarter. 2nd and 8 now. Goff. He has a deep concept, but nobody's open. Everything's covered up. Jonathan Rivera and Fletcher Cox in the backfield. This pass rush has gotten nasty over the last couple of years. 3rd and 18 now. Goff settles underneath to O.J. Howard, who cannot break the tackle of Grant Delpit. So that's going to be a 4th down. And a punt back to the offense of the Eagles. And Gainwell has a lane here up the middle. That's 9 yards. 3rd and 1 coming up. And Matt Upshaw has the first down. That's 3 yards. And they are moving the football a little bit here to start this drive. Mad Upshot to the left side. Wrapped up after 6 yards. 3rd and 4 coming up. Christian Landry has some time. Now he's flushed out to the right side. And that is actually caught at the sideline. Devontae Smith. What a catch, man. Unbelievable stuff here. And unbelievable throw as well, man. That was absolutely perfect. Look at the... Wow. At the toe drag. Man, oh my God. 1st and 10 at the edge of field goal range. Mad Upshaw up the middle, and that is 7 yards. 2nd and 3, 11 personnel. Handoff, Mad Upshaw to the left side, and that's a first down, 6 yards. And now they're inside the red zone. Christian Landry hands it off to Gainwell, runs it up the middle, and that's a few. 2nd and 4 coming up here. 5 minutes left in the quarter, and Kenneth Gainwell up the middle, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown Eagles, and this is a 14-0 game. The Eagles have scored on one deep touchdown on the slant by Devontae Smith, and one carefully put together drive with a lot of plays and a lot of time coming off the clock, and now it's 14-0. Now you need to move the football. Massey tackled from behind, 6 yards. 2nd and 4 coming up. Jared Goff, close formation. He has a clean pocket for now. He gets it away down the field, and this is incomplete. Chris Madden knocks it away, but there's a flag down. And this is going to be holding. It's coming back on the Buccaneers. So 3rd and 12 now after a 2-yard run on 2nd and 14. And O.J. Howard crosses the first down marker. Still going. Broke 2 tackles. And that's a first down. And then some 33 yards for O.J. Howard. Why? You can't let this happen, man. I guess... in the interest of a close game, you need this this kind of stuff. But 2 defenders colliding in there. O.J. Howard didn't even have to do a lot. So now from the 49, Jared Goff does not get it away. And Avonte Maddox on the zone blitz. Nickel zone blitz here. 3rd and 15. Jared Goff has a clean pocket. Needs to make a decision and throws it away. So they are going to punt it. And that is a shame because they would have had a lot. Oh my God, what is happening? Devontae Smith, and he got overthrown. Did you see that release, man? Oh, he was clean off the line. He would have been gone, and Landry misses him. And now, 2nd and 10, and Mitch Slaughter gets the first down. 2-minute warning right here. Landry has a man wide open. It's Devontae Smith, and he gets laid out. But they're going to go hurry up. And that was a first down. He got laid out, but it was a first down. So, yeah, they're going to throw the bubble to Doug Washington, who does get out of bounds, so they don't have to use a timeout. Can just calmly run down the clock and maybe score with 5 seconds remaining or something like that, as Christian Landry misses another throw. 3rd and 6. Landry to the sideline, and that's caught. First down, out of bounds, Mitch Slaughter. Unbelievable stuff here. Sometimes he's so spot on, sometimes he just misses. And if he misses, mostly it's an overthrow, Christian Landry, but this time he's on the money. It's for Doug Washington, and they are running down this clock. We're at 37 seconds. Handoff to Kenneth Gainwell to the left side, and that is tackled at the 1. And now they just can run down this clock and close the game, hopefully 21-0. Landry, nowhere to go, and he got sacked by Shaq Barrett. Goes down in the backfield, and now they take a timeout. 15 seconds left, 2nd and goal. Landry over the middle, caught. Matt Upshaw getting closer again at the 3 now. Timeout taken by the Eagles. None remaining here. Landry, touchdown! It's Landon Davis on the drag route. They dialed up the mesh again. And it's a touchdown to the backup tight end, Landon Davis, doing a nice job here. And we're at halftime. Of course, if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. It's 21-0, and the Buccaneers need to step it up. This is pretty awful. And the winner is going to move on to the championship game to meet the Dallas Cowboys. They thoroughly destroyed the Carolina Panthers in the divisional round here. And yeah, for the Eagles, let's make it an NFC East Classic. Going back to this game, third quarter, starting now. Catch made, Landon Davis. Nice toe drag, first down. At mid or close to midfield, handoff to Kenneth Gainwell. 2nd and 5 to 3rd and 1. Oh, actually, it's a first down. They actually call it a first down. 2nd and 8. Kenneth Gainwell up the middle. Nowhere to go. It's just a couple of yards. 3rd and 6. Landry has a clean pocket and almost got intercepted here. That was not a good decision. 2nd and 6 after the punt, actually, by the Eagles. Nowhere to go for the fullback Medlock here. Fullback is now the starting running back for some reason, and he gets a carry, 6 yards on 3rd and 2. That's gonna convert it, and Medlock has the first down. 1st and 10. You gotta make some plays here. Jared Goff has a clean pocket. It's a 5-man pressure on the zone blitz, and Medlock can't hang on. Great tackle. I think it was Taylor Anderson who is making a lot of plays now in pass coverage. Jared Goff, and that's broken up. Dante Jackson, what a play. Nice. 4th down, they punt it away again to the Eagles, and Kenneth Gainwell outside zone, nowhere to go. 3rd and 8 now. Christian Landry has a clean pocket now. You gotta throw it, and he throws it straight to the defender. It's Devin White, and that's pretty bad. Interception for the Buccaneers, and that is going to help them maybe score a touchdown and close in on this lead. Zone blitz by the Eagles, and he just dumps it off, and it still loses yardage. Nice TFL by Taylor Anderson. Great play. 11 personnel for Jared Goff, and he throws it at the back of the end zone, and that is caught. It's a touchdown. Actually, he brought it down. What a play, man. Unbelievable play here by, who is that? I'm not sure who that is. But that was pretty sweet there in the back of the end zone, and Chris Madden somehow got lost, I think. Or was that Grant Delpit? That looks like a clean catch to me. Yeah, great toe drag here. 1st down and 10. Play clock winding down. Landry has a man open on the post, and this is Devontae Smith, 16 yards. He doesn't get like 10 catches in the game, but he just gets 5 catches, and he makes it 150 yards or something like that because his unbelievable deep speed and yeah, just in general, he has good elusiveness and ability to run after the catch and produce a lot of yards that way. And his deep route runnings are crazy good too. 3rd and 2, Landry got to get out of there, and he just takes off, runs away from the defenders, gets out of bounds, 12 yards. First run of him for the day here. 1st and 10 to backfield, backs in the backfield, and this is Kenneth Gainwell, and he was racing toward the end zone down at the 4, and Landry closing in on 300 passing yards on the day. And now offset eye, this is Kenneth Gainwell. He runs it to the outside, and he gets tackled shy, and that's bringing him to 100 yards on the ground. Play action, bootleg, and Landry misses it, and a wide open Devontae Smith, and that's, yeah, that's bad. 4th and goal, Chuba Hubbard into the end zone, touchdown Eagles on the goal line personnel there. And now it's a 28-7 game in the 4th quarter. We just started the 4th quarter, and actually, I guess we missed the extra point or something. As Goff just about gets it away on 2nd and 9 there. 3rd and 9, you've got to get this one, because if you don't, your game is probably over. And he launches one downfield, and it is broken up by Dante Jackson, intended for Mike Evans, who has been a non-factor the entire day. Matt Upshaw up the middle to the left side, and he's brought down with a huge gain. Matt Upshaw is having a nice season here as well. Kenneth Gainwell now back in the game. He gets the handoff, and they're just running out this clock. Already 2 minutes gone of this fourth quarter. Now they're running it again. Matt Upshaw up the middle. That's a first down, 4 yards. Running down the clock again to 3 seconds. And Matt Upshaw, this time there's not much room, but it's still 4 yards. So 2nd and 6 coming up. And now they're actually debating throwing it there, or are they know they're just going to run it. And Matt Upshaw nowhere to go. That is a TFL for the defense. It's Chris Wormley, a backup defensive end. And now Landry throws it up into the end zone, and this is incomplete out of the back of the end zone. Receiver, we're not on the same page here. That's going to add a field goal for the Eagles and makes it a 23-point game. And Medlock is out of bounds here as there is a flag down. Oh, this can't happen, man. That is bad. You can't just give out roughing the passer calls. Alonzo McFadden needs to get it together here. But this game is almost over. 5.5 minutes left, and Mike Evans has a catch here. He runs it down the sideline, breaks 2 tackles, falling ahead still. That is a huge gain. 32 yards. And that crosses 100 passing yards on the day for Goff. Wow, the secondary is ridiculously good. As Medlock runs it up the middle, and that's 11 yards. Can you get the touchdown here? If you get the touchdown here, maybe get a 2-point. This might be manageable, but it's still really far. Mike Evans, touchdown Bucs. Now you need to get the 2-point. Right now it is a 17-point game. It's a 3-score game right now. But if you get the 2-point, you can convert it in a 2-touchdown game. And nowhere to go for Goff. And that ends the game, basically. Jonathan Rivera with a sack. And on the onside kick, yeah, that's over. 17-point game, 4 minutes to go. We're just going to run out this clock here, I guess. Kenneth Gainwell runs it up the middle, and that's about 5 or 7, I guess. Close to a first down nonetheless. Kenneth Gainwell up the middle, first down, falling ahead, 6 yards. Gainwell is at 123. Matt Upshaw now in the backfield, nowhere to go. He's at 66. So that's close to 200 rushing yards for the Eagles here. And just their 2 running backs, actually. And Matt Upshaw to the left side. First down on 3rd and 10. They convert it. And that's game. Because the Bucs are not going to take their timeouts. And the Eagles win. We move on. It's the NFC Championship coming. And Christian Landry looked sharp today as well. This was a game where you could kind of see, because I usually do these 3 games in 1 episode, condensed kind of episodes. This one you could really see that Landry still is having some inaccuracies, but this was a really solid day from him. It also was for Jared Goff when he got to passing, but they usually shut it down in no time. Kenneth Gainwell 126 and a score. Matt Upshaw 79, no score, but that's more than 200 yards on the day for these 2 running backs. And yeah, the Bucs couldn't run it a whole lot. Devontae Smith 4 catches, 147. This is ridiculous. Mitch Slaughter 3 for 63. That's also really unbelievable, man. And then an important part of this victory was Doug Washington with a few important grabs there for just 33 yards, but it's a few catches as well, so you can't forget that. There was a first downs were in there as well, and I guess 3rd down conversions is what I mean. And yeah, Shaq Barrett got a sack, and then Avonte Maddox had a sack on the blitz, and Jonathan Rivera and Fletcher Cox combined on one there. As yeah, this was kind of an ugly game, but we're moving on, and this is the important part. Let's see what we can do against the Dallas Cowboys. And the result of the scenario is we get 2500 XP for everyone on the team. That's a lot of points, and we're gonna invest them right now. Jalen Gilmore, fourth corner. He is getting on the field as well, and that's kind of a weak upgrade, I gotta say, man. But I guess he is fine. 76 zone coverage. If he gets in there, that's fine. Sean Keaton, developing into one of the best tackles in the league, and he just got even better. His pass blocking needed a little work. He's not a perfect prospect right now, but he's in his third year, and you kind of look for him to be getting into this top 5 tier of tackles in the league right now as a third-year player. Jonathan Rivera, same deal for him. That's kind of a weak upgrade as well. No finesse or power moves in there, but he's getting up there. He's now at 88 finesse moves plus the boost. And Mitch Slaughter is another player that really needed some route running, and he got it here. Plus 4 deep. That is all I hoped for. This is actually a really strong upgrade. He's also in his third year, and he is one of the better number 2 receivers in the league, I'd say. And his route runnings are getting up there now. His catching ratings never have been the problem. His route runnings have been. Landry gets a really weak upgrade out of this one. But superstar Dev, second-year player with accuracies in the 90s. His deep accuracy needs a little work, but I think we're at the point where you can start to put the upgrades into strong arm. And now Mike Middleton, that is a nice upgrade. I'd say it's a couple of intangibles and block shedding, which is kind of yeah, you don't get that all the time, and his block shedding is kind of low, so that's a nice upgrade. Easton Young gets one. The offensive line improving and improving. All of them on rookie deals. I have 5 O-linemen on rookie deals. That is kind of ridiculous, and yeah, Easton Young is developing into a really solid offensive lineman with no weaknesses. And then Kevin Bonds, he's the 5th cornerback. He gets in there when somebody's hurt. He's an outside corner, and that's also a kind of a weak upgrade here. But I guess for a 5th corner, he is good enough. Dante Jackson, finally a good game from him today. He shut down Mike Evans, gets plus 3 zone coverage. I like that more than plus 2 zone coverage and plus 1 awareness like Bond just got, but he looks really solid right now. But he doesn't have a new contract, and I want to wait what regression does. His regression at 28 was pretty bad. But yeah, we'll see. The Chiefs are moving on behind 4 touchdown passes by Patrick Mahomes, 299 through the air, 314 for Baker Mayfield, but they didn't get it done, I guess. Christian Ratliff is exploding onto the scene. He's such an electric playmaker for the Chiefs, just like Tyreek Hill was. He's basically Tyreek Hill 2.0, except he doesn't have that incredible speed, but it's still more than enough. And yeah, that's fun. The Chiefs are moving on to the championship game as well, and they have kind of an average pass rush here. It's nothing special, but they somehow managed to stay clear of Myles Garrett. And Dylan Bonds had a pick here. Dylan Bonds was a safety I really liked, and from what I've seen, he has developed nicely into a solid starting safety in the Chiefs defense. We're going to move on to the next game, and this is going to be Jacksonville beating the 2-seed Ravens in Baltimore. And that's a fun game because going into the 4th quarter, it almost looked done, 17-7. And then the Ravens came back, but the Jacksonville Jaguars just about hung on, and that was behind a great rushing performance by James Robinson, 78 yards in the score. And Yeah, they signed TJ Hawkinson. I think that was last offseason. They also have LaVisca Chenault, 71 in the score. That's nice stuff there. They signed Van Jefferson. They got themselves a few playmakers, you gotta say. And Cleveland Farrell, they got him as well, 1.5 sacks. Kaylavon Chason, 2 edge rushers that are flaming out in the real league. Kind of doing it here for the Jaguars. And the only pick on the day went to Keanu Neal. And there's a couple of forced fumbles here. But yeah, they evened each other out, I guess. Jaguars and Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. That's going to be a fun one. And yeah, Trevor Lawrence versus Patrick Mahomes. That's fun, yeah. Well, the Panthers absolutely got slaughtered by the Cowboys. Max Gordon, the rookie QB, did not put this one to the test here. 3 interceptions. He was the reason they lost, for sure. 3 interceptions. Nobody survives that even. I mean, I guess when the other quarterback also throws 3 picks, but yeah. Ezekiel Elliott, stellar day. Just like Christian McCaffrey, but Philip Malone also had a stellar day and 3 touchdowns on top. So that's 170 on the ground for the 2 top running backs for the Cowboys. And they didn't have to do it through the air, but Amari Cooper still 74, and then Dalton Schultz at 61. So there is some yardage there as well. But the 3 picks were mainly the issue, I guess. Giving the Cowboys short fields, running it in with Philip Malone. Sounds like fun. And yeah, pass rush non-existent for the Panthers, and Zay Bowen had 2 picks on rookie quarterback Max Gordon. So Zay Bowen is a safety I completely slept on when he was drafted. I didn't know he was going to be any good. I didn't even know his name. And then he just was drafted and he was like a mid-70s overall. And I was, how did I miss him? And now he's exploding onto the scene as a future top safety in this league on the Cowboys defense, which is the defense we're gonna face in the next game. It says this is like a dream scenario. This is as good as it gets, man. The Eagles and the Cowboys going head to head in an NFC Championship game. 2 explosive offenses. That's what you can expect. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Eagles franchise. See you in the next episode. Until then, spread some love.